And here to make that presentation, Northside's principal, David West.
The Northside Auditorium has been a staple in the Fort Wayne community for nearly 100 years, hosting countless events and performances. It is only fitting that the auditorium be named after someone who has made such a significant impact in our community. Mr. Edward King is a name that resonates with many, as he has dedicated over 50 years to the Northside community as a musician, band director, and mentor. For 46 years, Edward King served as the music and band director at Northside High School. You can clap. Mr. King's contributions at Northside cannot be overstated. He built one of the strongest band programs in the state of Indiana and has helped countless students develop their musical talents. Under Mr. King's direction, the Northside Marching Band qualified for the ISMA Marching Band State Finals 37 times, finishing as high as third place 3 times. Mr. King led the Wildsiders Jazz Band to the school's first ISMA State Jazz Championship in 2017, and then backed it up again in 2018. And so everybody knows we won again this year. Beyond his work with students, Mr. King has also been a mentor to numerous educators and musicians in our community, leaving a lasting impact on the community as a whole. The naming of the Edward King Auditorium is a fitting tribute to a remarkable career and a life dedicated to service in the arts. It ensures that his contributions will be remembered and celebrated for generations to come. As the community continues to enjoy performances and gatherings at this iconic venue, they will be reminded of Mr. King's passion for music and his dedication to the Northside family. With the support of the Fort Wayne Community Schools Superintendent, Dr. Mark Daniel, and the Fort Wayne Community Schools School Board of Trustees, and the Northside Alumni Association, I hereby, as principal of Northside High School, dedicate the Edward King Auditorium today, May 17th, 2024. Congratulations to Mr. King and his family on this well-deserved honor, and a heartfelt thank you for all those whose lives you have touched through your music and your gifts. Thank you.
This place meant a whole lot to my family, to me. I student taught here 40, the career was 46 years. I student taught the year before that and never left the place. And we had great times, we had great groups, but the greatest thing that I remember about it, the parents, I saw a bunch of parents who boosted presidents tonight. And most especially the kids, even though some of them are old. I tried to tell the Easton boys, it's like, well, if you're old, I'm a whole lot older. Anyway, but I really appreciate this. It's quite an honor, and I don't know what else to say. I hope Northside is here for another 100 years. I I really do. And Dave's right, this is an iconic place. When I was in Southside as a senior and a junior, we had all city orchestra rehearsals here. And I remember I just wandered to school one day. We were down by the old pool rehearsing. And I walked up here, and we didn't have an auditorium in Southside. We had to do everything in the gym. I walked in here and saw this place, and there was no covering over that. It was like fake lights. It was blue, it was like bluish like the sky, and it was massive. I walked in here, and this is incredible. These kids get there. I asked my mom, I said, Mom, why didn't you move on Easter? We talked about that. When we came from Michigan, why didn't we end up over? Oh, but anyway, it wasn't bad. But this was fantastic. I couldn't believe this place. But the most important thing to me, and I really want you all to know that, and I was thinking about this, I'm going to do a commercial. Some of my greatest kids that I had in jazz band are still playing with me in the New Millennium Jazz Orchestra. And one of my great thrills is when we played Frankie Park at the Auditorium. People come, alumni come, and they make a point of saying hello and all that. You never know. I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer here, but I just read an obit today of one of my former students who graduated in 1980, I think. Lloyd Kirkpatrick. Does that ring a bell with anybody? Yeah. Lloyd was the trumpet soloist in the jazz band. Like soloed in the marching band. He and I got to hook up at the Penn Marching Festival a couple of times and got to talk and share time, like just remembrances. It's always great to hear how much this program meant to people, like in their life. So I hope we, through our legislatures and all that stuff, they never lose sight of that. The most human thing people do is right up here. It's the greatest thing for the mind. It is the greatest absolute thing for the development of the human mind, let alone the human spirit. Okay? It's on behalf of Mo and the rest of my family, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting this. I'm really proud of this. Like Green Lantern, baby. Thank you so much.
I just want to briefly thank Mr. West. They've been telling my dad they're going to do this since the 80s, so Mr. West made it happen, and I'd like to thank him very much. Can we give him a round of applause, please?